The stars are out tonight. Jazwares AEW Unmatched Series 10 has arrived. Let's unbox it.
Dramatico lives.
Overcast this jet.
Let's unbox it.
We're showing everybody's huge packages off here.
Brothers of Destruction. No one like that.
Continue. Good for you, buddy.
It's the Stinger, baby.
Cheers, gentlemen.
All right, he may be on the shelf, but his action figure is not. Adam Copeland finally makes his Jazwares AEW wrestling figure debut in Unmatched Series 10. Check it out. Here he is in the package right here. Picture of him on the back, going toe-to-toe with Christian Cage. Others, eventually, when he returns from his injury. I'm sure there's plenty more feuds to be had. He's spoken very openly about Will Ospreay, right? That's someone he wants to go toe-to-toe with. Could totally see him making a play for the World Heavyweight Championship in AEW against Mr. Bryan Danielson. You never know. We'll have to find out. In the meantime, let's take a look. Here are a couple of interchangeable hands. And here's the Adam Copeland figure itself, cruising to some big wins during that Cope Open, right? Check out that nice detailed head sculpt. Looking pretty good, pretty spot on right here. We've seen a lot of Adam Copeland figures in the past, so nice to get a new one that looks like his current look. On the back here, his Rated R era jacket. Now, be careful removing this. I couldn't really find a great way to take it off. You can't really remove these arms. You should probably pull apart the stomach or something like that if you're gonna remove the jacket, but just be careful with it. Some painted on chest hair right here. Accurate arm tattoos for the Rated R superstar. The Rated R era has come to AEW. Some cool elbow pads, red with the gray patch right there. Cool ring tights, of course, for Adam Copeland here. We've got that Rated R skull design. And look, we can even see the Speedster on there, a reference to his original debut promo when he drove up in that car and shocked the entire world by making his way into an AEW wrestling ring and staring off with the patriarchy. We've got Rated R knee pads right here, skulls on the front of the boots with some tall kick pads. And Adam Copeland is ready for another round of the Cope Open. Adam Cole, baby! Poor Adam Cole. I mean, super unlucky, unfortunately, with his injuries, but it's going to be great when he finally makes his return and can have some of those classics that we're used to seeing Adam Cole have. Just one of the most well-liked professional wrestlers in WWE and AEW history, so it'll be nice to see him back on top. We have some interchangeable hand accessories here. Here's some more interchangeable hand accessories, so you can do that baby point to the sky. Some incredibly detailed gold here for the winner of the Owen Hart Foundation Cup Tournament. You can see there's pink detailing, purple on the strap, right, on the ends there, see that? Looking really good. One of the better, if I say so, championships that Jazwares has done for the AEW line. Very cool, very detailed, and very exciting to see it around the waist of Mr. Adam Cole. And here's the Adam Cole figure itself. We've got an all-new head sculpt with that open mouth style, long hair all the way down the back, and an accurate body type, right? He's definitely fit, kind of a thin fit, and that's reflected here in the action figure. We have an elbow pad, some accurate tattooing on the arm, and accurate trunks right here. Trunks, ring gear with that pink, the AC, Bebe logos, all represented on Adam Cole's wrestling gear. And some short boots, some symbols on the side. We're ready to go, and we're ready to rock with Adam Cole. Speaking of well-liked professional wrestlers, Kyle O'Reilly right here making his way to Double or Nothing, Las Vegas, right? We're gonna crack this one open, take a close look at the guy that may end up on Adam Cole's side in the end, may not, you never know. There's always tension in groups like that, right? So much time passes and so much happens between injuries and feuds. You really never know who are actually friends and who aren't. We'll find out with Kyle O'Reilly. We have a couple of interchangeable hand accessories here. And here's the Kyle O'Reilly figure itself. Again, the scale, a great improvement. You can totally see the difference between the size in biceps, for example, between like Kyle O'Reilly and Adam Copeland, who's also in this set. So definitely reflective of the real life counterpart. We've got tattoo across the rib cage right there, and great black and kind of gold silverish trim trunks right there with a symbol. Of course, some custom knee pads right there with the KO. and a little bit of a footprint right there, and some high kick pads with laces in the back, and O'Reilly on this side and a symbol on this side. Very cool. Kyle O'Reilly keeping it real. Expect the unexpected from the Omega Man, Kenny Omega, right here. Another one that we're just hoping gets well soon, right? Challenging bouts of health issues for Kenny Omega, but one of the best in the ring in the opinion of many, and it would be great to have him return to AEW television and get involved in everything going on, and I'll be looking forward to that as well, just like we can look forward to this action figure in the meantime. Here are a couple of interchangeable hand accessories, and a figure of Kenny the Cleaner right here, looking good with those clenched teeth, some dark black hair, a little bit of a beard going on right there. We have, of course, the pointing finger hand, and blue and black ring tights right there. See those? All those great designs. Kenny Omega symbol on the knee pad right there. And just a really cool design all the way around. I like that it's a little more complicated. You usually hear me say that I like simplistic ring gear. And I think this is kind of simple in how wild it is. So I'm really into this. And great look and great style. Great version of Kenny Omega right here with kick pads and all, ready to fight. The Young Bucks, Nick Jackson, Matt Jackson, Executive Vice Presidents, Tag Team Champions, on top of the world. What could go wrong? Here they are in Jazwares AEW Unmatched Series 10. Great to see them flourish with all the things that have happened in history in their past, in AEW, what have you. Not much to say other than it's interesting to see where these two dudes will go moving forward. I couldn't tell you. I don't know. Who do they feud with next? They've had matches against pretty much every single tag team possible in AEW, be that through trios or through just kind of single tag matches. We're going to have to see how it plays out. Do they belong back in the main event scene? Perhaps a singles match for Nick, a singles run? A singles run for Matt? What do you think? Here are a couple of interchangeable Matt Jackson hands. And of course, some AEW Tag Team Championship gold coming with both Nick and Matt Jackson here. And here's the Matt Jackson figure himself. Now, the head sculpt, looking pretty strong. He's got a really intense jawline right there. He looks a little bit to me like that Chad meme where he's like typing on the laptop, but he has huge muscles and a really square face, So this is kind of the Chad version of Matt Jackson right here, but that's all right. We've got a nice headband right here with lots of detail, and we have orange ring pants, I should say, on the back. Incredible detail on these. I love that orange color, which kind of reminds me of like some sherbet or some delicious flavored ice cream or candy. Always like a fruit roll-up, perhaps, right? Always like when that happens. We have pocket details on the side, and even some cool orange ring shoes right there. So the super kick party awaits with Matt Jackson. And here are a couple of interchangeable hands for Nick Jackson. And Nick Jackson also includes AEW Tag Team Championship gold, of course. He's one half, why wouldn't he? And here's the Nick Jackson figure itself. That cool headband, pretty spot on likeness, looking a lot more like his real life counterpart here. Long blonde hair, right? There he is, looking good. Also ready for a super kick party. And he's got those sweet fruit roll-up ring pants as well. On the back, incredible flowery designs. And of course, oh, check that out. Look even the back of the shoes. What's printed there? Gotta love it. Cool in the front as well. Great wrestling shoes. Great wrestler. Ready for a super kick party. Jazwares AEW Unmatched Series 10, the latest in Jazwares AEW action figures, featuring, of course, Adam Cole, Bebe, Kyle O'Reilly right behind him right there. The Cleaner, Kenny Omega, waiting to get off the injured list and crush some skulls right there. We've also got Adam Copeland of the Copeland, Rated R Superstar right here, also awaiting his return. Matt Jackson of the Young Bucks and Nick Jackson of the Young Bucks holding it down as Executive Vice Presidents in AEW. Head on over to Ringside Collectibles, WrestlingFigures.com. Check out all of our other Jazwares AEW wrestling action figures, rings, exclusives, anything you can want as an AEW wrestling fan is available at WrestlingFigures.com. Head on over and make it all about wrestling.